It's Monday Night Baseball. We're in Arlington, Texas, as the Texas Rangers take on the Oakland A's. Oakland A's are the hottest team in baseball right now. They rode a 12-game winning streak to move into first place in the AL West, and they've won 15 out of their last 16 games. They're currently a half game ahead of second place Kansas City and 3.5 games ahead of California. Texas is kind of spinning their wheels. They're in fifth place, a half game ahead of the last place Chicago White Sox. We will be right back with the starting lineups. We're at Arlington Stadium for tonight's game between Oakland and Texas. Dave Hamilton gets a start for Oakland. He's made 3 starts on the year, and he has a record of 2-0, the ERA of 1.85. Hamilton's a rookie this year. This is his first season in the major leagues. He's 1-0 against Texas with a 1.42 ERA against them. He'll be opposed by Mike Paul for the Rangers. He's made 8 starts. He's 3-5 with an ERA of 2.42. He's 0-1 against Oakland with a 2.57 ERA against them. It is 89 degrees. We have a wind speed of 7 miles per hour right to left, and we have heavy rain tonight, so let's see what happens. For the visiting Oakland A's, the starting lineup will be leading off the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. Batting second, the left fielder, Joe Rudi. Batting third, the first baseman, Mike Epstein. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth, the catcher, Dave Duncan. Batting sixth, third baseman, Sal Bando. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Gene Tenace. Batting eighth, the right fielder, George Hendrick. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Dave Hamilton. On defense, Texas will have Frank Howard at first, Ted Kubiak at second, Toby Harrah at short, Dave Nelson at third, Ted Ford in left, Elliot Maddox in center, Larry Bittner in right, Dick Billings catching, and on the mound, Mike Paul. Mike Paul's got a good fastball. He started out the season at 0-3, not getting his first win until June 8th. But since then, he's gone from 0-3 to 3-5. He threw a one-hitter 9 days ago against the Yankees. His last time up against Oakland, he pitched 7 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs. 2 of those were earned. Oakland won that game 3-1, and he took the loss. Of course. And just for reference, this is June 26th. It's Monday night, and we are ready to start. Got an uninvited guest in the booth. Allie Jr.'s here, so she may be getting in the way sometimes. Bert Campaneris leads off for Oakland. He's batting .234 with 2 home runs, 23 runs batted in. He has 23 stolen bases this year. Here's the first pitch. Caught the inside corner. Strike one. Mike Paul came over from the Cleveland Indians. Last season, he got sent to Wichita during spring training. and he wasn't real happy about it. He came back up in July, and he was basically the only pitcher the Indians had last year that had a good season. Another fastball up around the letters. Ball one. Campaneris lays down a bunt. Nelson has it, but he'll hold it. So Campaneris on first with a bunt single. That'll bring up Joe Rudi, the left fielder. He's hitting .279. He has 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. He's hitting .362 in June. Curveball almost hit him, ball one. Rudi lays down a bunt. Frank Howard picks it up, throws to Kubiak, covering first. 1 out. Campaneris takes second on the sacrifice. That'll bring up the first baseman, Mike Epstein. He's hitting .273, 9 home runs, and 28 runs batted in. Epstein played for Texas when they were the Washington Senators. I mean, to be honest, I don't think of the Washington Senators and the Texas Rangers to be the same team or the same franchise. I think of them as separate entities. Pops it up. In the stands, strike 2. Curveball, low and away, ball 1. It's grounder to first. Frank Howard has it. He'll take it himself. 2 outs. Campaneris takes third. That'll bring up Reggie Jackson, the center fielder. Jackson's hitting .259 with 18 home runs, 49 runs batted in. Jackson leads the American League in home runs. High and tight, ball 1. Change up too low, ball 2. Caught the inside corner, strike 1. Another one caught the inside corner, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouls it back, count remains 2-2. Ball 3, way outside, full count. That was low, ball 4. That puts runners at the corners, and here's Dave Duncan, the catcher. He's hitting .234. He has 16 home runs and 41 runs batted in. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Another fastball, strike 2 called. Inside, ball 1. It's a grounder to second. Kubiak tosses to Hera at shortstop. 3 outs. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the first. Oakland, nothing. Texas coming to bat. Texas starting lineup will be as followed. Leading off the shortstop, Toby Hera. Batting second to center fielder, Elliot Maddox. Batting third to catcher, Dick Billings. Batting fourth to left fielder, Ted Ford. Batting fifth to first baseman, Frank Howard. Batting sixth to third baseman, Dave Nelson. Batting seventh to right fielder, Larry Bittner. Batting eighth to second baseman, Ted Kubiak. And batting ninth to pitcher, Mike Paul. On defense, Oakland will have Mike Epstein at first. Gene Tennis at second. It's been a revolving door at second base for Oakland this season so far. Bert Campaneris at short. Sal Bando at third. Joe Rudi in left. Reggie Jackson in center. George Hendrick in right. Dave Duncan catching. And on the mound, Dave Hamilton. Hamilton's in his rookie year. He Fastball, curveball pitcher, mixes his pitches pretty well. Tends to keep the ball low. His last start was a complete game win over Detroit on June 20th. Gave up 5 hits and 2 runs. Oakland won that game 7-2. He was called up on May 29th. And he has made, let's see, 3 starts. He has 1 complete game. That was the game that I just mentioned. Toby Harrah leads off. He's the shortstop. He's batting .267. No home runs, 13 runs batted in. 3-2 pitch outside, ball 4. Hamilton in 24 and a third innings, giving up 15 hits. Move, will you? Please. He has walked 8, struck out 10. Here's Elliot Mannix, the center fielder. He's hitting .276. No home runs, 12 runs batted in. Come on. As I mentioned, I have an uninvited guest with me. Fastball called strike 1. Another fastball, too low, ball 1. Throw to first, Harrah's back. Fastball pitches a strike. Harrah's running. The throw to second. He's safe. That is Toby Harrah's 12th stolen base of the season. Foul tip. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball down the left field line, but that is hooking foul. Grounder up the middle. Campaneris to his left has it. Throws it first. 1 out. Toby Harrah takes third. That brings up the catcher, Dick Billings. Billings is hitting .245 with 1 home run, 21 runs batted in. Billings is hitting .305 in June. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3 called on a fastball. 2 outs. That'll bring up Ted Ford. Ford is hitting .261, 9 home runs, 34 runs batted in. He came over from Cleveland in the deal that brought Mike Paul. Ford's hitting .208 in June. Ford said he liked playing in Cleveland, but he's really enjoying playing in Texas, and that he likes playing for Ted Williams, and he feels very appreciated in Texas. He's gotten into 52 games. Yeah, he's played in every game that Texas is. Or no, I take that back. This will be game 62 for Texas. And this will be appearance number 53 for Ford. In fact, Ford started out the season in the minors and was called up at the end of April. So I think he's played in practically every game since he's been called up. Let me check. Sorry, I didn't even think of this until I started talking about it. Yeah, he's played in every game since he was called up. So he says he feels appreciated here in Arlington. Fastball, bit high, ball 2. Pops it up. Foul ground. Duncan has it measured. Makes a catch. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We played 1 here in Texas, no score. It'll be Sal Bando, Gene Tenace, and George Hendrick for Oakland in the second. Sal Bando, the third baseman, is hitting .259. He has 8 home runs and 26 runs batted in. The 1-1 pitch. Base hit in the right field. Bittner throws it back in. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Gene Tenace. Tenace is hitting .247. 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Tenace was the MVP of the All-Star game last season. He's actually spent most of his time this year at second base. As I mentioned, second base has been a real revolving door for Oakland. Dick Green was basically enticed back out of retirement. Came back, but he ended up getting hurt and having surgery. Larry Brown got hurt. He'll be out for at least another 3 weeks. And then other guys who were playing second, looks like Ron Clark. And Kurt Blefary are gone. Oakland has had a real revolving door this season. It's really odd, like a team playing as great as them, they're making roster moves like a last place team. So here's the pitch. Fastball, liner down the first base line. That's foul. He lays down a bunt. Billings to throw to Kubiak covering. One out. Bando takes second. That is the 4th bunt that Oakland has made, and I believe they attempted one as well that went foul. That'll bring up George Hendrick. Hendrick is hitting .233. He has 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. He got into 29 games with Oakland last year. And he has been up and down to the minors and back this season. That was right down the middle for strike 1. Changeup, low and away, ball 1. Caught the inside corner, strike 2. Breaking ball, he checked his swing, but it was in there for strike 3. First strike out of the game for Paul. That brings up the pitcher, Dave Hamilton. Hamilton's hitting .286. No home runs, 3 runs batted in. He's 2 for 7. He has 1 double. Ground ball down the first base line. That's foul. Just inside ball one. Curveball, that was way inside. Ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Billings lost that one. That was a fastball. Got away from Billings, but Bando held at second. Must have got maybe got caught up with the umpire. Foul tip. That makes it full count. 2 outs. The payoff pitch. Fouls it back. Fouls that one back. Count remains full. Another foul. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a fastball. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We played 1.5 innings here in Texas. No score. And I will be right back. I have to take a quick timeout. All right, and we're back. Hopefully Allie Jr. wasn't on the mic bad-mouthing me while I was gone. This is WJST, Parma, Norwich, and Tuscaloosa. In the bottom of the second for Texas, it will be Frank Howard, Dave Nelson, and Larry Bittner. Frank Howard is hitting .235. He has 5 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Howard was the MVP back in 1968 with the Senators. He had 51 home runs that year. He has 364 home runs in his career. He's become kind of a part-time player since moving to Texas. When asked about how he likes it in Texas, he said a little more than it's hot. The 2-2 pitch. Base hit in the right field. Howard's on first with a single. That's the first hit of the game for Texas. That brings up Dave Nelson, the third baseman. Nelson's hitting .249. He has 2 home runs, 20 runs batted in. He has 26 steals this season. In fact, he is leading the American League in stolen bases. Dave Nelson spent 2 years in Cleveland, 1968 and 69. Then he went to the Senators, where he played for them in 1970 and 71. Dave Nelson became familiar to Indians fans when Jacobs Field opened. He was the first base coach there for several years for Cleveland. He would point to second base and tell Manny Ramirez, that's where you go next. That was a fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Too low, just missed, ball 1. Another fastball, strike 2 call, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down and away, ball 2. Grounder to second, this could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. So 1 out, Nelson's on first. That'll bring up Larry Bittner, the right fielder. He's hitting .281, 2 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Throw to first, Nelson's back. Bittner's hitting .077 against Oakland. Nelson goes with the pitch. Grounder to second. Tennis's only plays the first. 2 outs. Nelson takes second. That'll bring up Ted Kubiak, the second baseman. Kubiak's hitting .255. No home runs, 4 runs batted in. Here's a pitch. There goes Nelson to third. The throw to Bando. Nelson with a head first slide. He's safe. That's stolen base number 27 for Dave Nelson. So 2 outs. Nelson's on third. 2 high, ball 1. Fastball, strike 2 called. Strike 3 called. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We've played 2 here in Texas. No score between the A's and the Rangers. It'll be the top of the order for Oakland in the third. Campaneris, Rudy, and Epstein. Bert Campaneris is 1 for 1. He led off the game with a single. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder to second. Kubiak's up with it and throws him out. 1 out. Here is Joe Rudy. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. The 2-0 pitch. Grounder to short. Hera has it. Throws him out. 2 outs. That'll bring up Mike Epstein. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to Frank Howard in the first. That moved Bert Campaneris to third base. So he did advance the runner. The 2-2 pitch. Just below the belt, strike 3 called. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the third. It is no score here in Arlington. That was the third strikeout of the game for Dave Hamilton. For Texas in the third, it will be Paul, Hera, and Maddox. Mike Paul's hitting 143. No home runs, no runs batted in. He is 3 for 21. One of his 3 hits was a double. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Grounder to third. Bando to his right. Backhands it. Throws him out. 1 out. Here's Toby Hera. He walked his last time up. The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Reggie Jackson takes a couple steps back. He's got it. 2 outs. That brings up Elliot Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 1. He grounded to Campaneris in the first. That moved Toby Hera to third. The 1-1 pitch. Base hit in the left field. Maddox came to Washington from Detroit in that trade that sent Brinkman and Aurelio Rodriguez to Detroit. He came over with Denny McLain, who is in the minor leagues in Birmingham, sent down by Oakland, and reportedly he is trying to work out a trade for himself. Brings up Dick Billings. He's 0 for 1. He struck out last time up. Throw to first. Maddox is back. Swing and a miss on a changeup. High and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball. 1 strike. Breaking ball. Strike 2 called. Low and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls. 2 strikes. 2 outs. Hits a grounder to short. Campaneris is only plays to first. Throws him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We played 3 here in Texas. Oakland nothing, Texas nothing. Take a look around the majors. Final from Wrigley Field. Phillies beat the Cubs 4-2. Ron Santo hit his 12th home run for Chicago. Woody Fryman got the win. He is 7-4, and Bill Hands got the loss for the Cubs. He's 5-4. Final in San Francisco, the Giants beat the Braves 5-2. Randy Moffett got the win for the Giants. He's 1-0. He's a rookie, and he is the brother of tennis star Billie Jean King. No report on who lost the game for Atlanta. Bottom of the 7th at Shea Stadium, the Pirates lead the Mets 1-0. That is Bob Moose against Gary Gentry. And top of the 7th at Tiger Stadium, it is the Yankees 1, the Tigers 0. That's Mike Kekich against Bill Slayback. Bottom of the 5th in Baltimore, the Brewers lead the Orioles 6-3. George Scott is 1 for 2 for Milwaukee tonight with 5 runs batted in. That is Ken Brett against Dave McNally. Top of the 4th in St. Louis, the Expos lead the Cardinals 3-2. Bob Bailey hit his 9th home run of the year for Montreal. That is Mike Torres against Scipio Spinks. Top of the 5th in Kansas City, the White Sox lead the Royals 2-0. That is Tom Bradley against Tom Murphy. And bottom of the 3rd in Minnesota, the Angels lead the Twins 5-1. Lee Stanton hit his 6th home run for California. That is Don Rose against Ray Corbin. In the 4th inning for Oakland, it'll be the middle of the order. Jackson, Duncan, and Bando. Jackson walked his last time up. The 2-0 pitch. Liner into right field. This will be extra bases. Jackson slides into second. He's safe with a double. That brings up Dave Duncan. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded into a force play in the 1st. Duncan's hitting .222 in June. Fastball, that hit the black. Strike 1. Another fastball, high and inside. Ball 1. It's a fly ball into left center. Maddox drifting over back to near the track. He's got it. Makes a catch. 1 out. Here's Sal Bando. He's 1 for 1. He singled last time up. Curveball, ball 1. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Strike 1. That one missed down and in. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Down and in. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's a fly ball in center field. Maddox a few steps to his right. Has it. And he puts it away for 2 outs. That'll bring up Gene Tennis. Tennis hit a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd. Curveball, ball 1. It's a grounder to first. Howard tosses the ball, covering 3 outs. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No score. 8th inning in Cleveland. Red Sox leading the Indians 7-1. They started the game tonight tied for 3rd place in the AL East. And just like for Oakland, it will be the middle of the order for Texas. Ted Ford, Frank Howard, and Dave Nelson. Ford is 0 for 1. He popped out to Dave Duncan in the 1st inning. The 1-1 pitch. It's a blooper into left center, base hit. Here's Frank Howard. He's 1 for 1. He is a single tonight. Ball 1. Outside, ball 2. That caught the outside part of the plate. Strike 1 called on a curveball. Changeup, he swung and missed. He was way ahead of that one. Strike 2. It's a grounder to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. The first. Double play. 6-4-3 double play. That brings up Dave Nelson. He's 0 for 1. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. He has a stolen base tonight as well. The 1-1 pitch. Sharp grounder to third. Bando has it. Throws him out. 3 outs. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We played 4 here in Texas. No score. It'll be George Hendrick, Dave Hamilton, and Bert Campaneris for Oakland in the 5th. Hendrick is 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder to short. Hera to his left has it. Throws him out. 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Dave Hamilton. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Second walk given up by Mike Paul. It brings up Bert Campaneris. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball, strike 1 called. Ball 1. High and in, ball 2. Curveball, grounder up the middle. Hera to his left has it. His only play was the first. 2 outs. Hamilton took second on the fielder's choice. That brings up Joe Rudy. He's 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first. He grounded to Hera in the third. The opposing managers tonight, Dick Williams and Ted Williams, I believe were teammates for a short time on Boston. Outside and tight, or high, ball 1. Fastball, high, ball 2. Fouls it back. And Ted Williams was a spring training coach for Dick Williams when Dick Williams was the manager of the Red Sox. Rudy hits a grounder to second. Kubiak has it, throws him out. 3 outs. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. No score. It's the bottom of the order for Texas in the 5th. Bittner, Kubiak, and Paul. Larry Bittner is 0 for 1. He grounded to Gene Tennis in the second. That advanced Dave Nelson, though. The 0-2 pitch. Another grounder to second. Tennis throws him out. 1 out. Tennis made a nice play on a slow roller. That brings up Ted Kubiak. Kubiak's 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 on the changeup. Second walk given up by Dave Hamilton. That brings up Mike Paul. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Sal Bando in the third. Playing him in for the bunt. He squares the bunt. Duncan pounces on it. Throw to second for 1. To first. Double play. Let me check that one out. .263 double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We played 5 innings. It is an official game here in Texas. No score. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Oakland. They've left 5 men on base. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for Texas. They've left 3 men on base. Having quite a pitcher's duel tonight between Dave Hamilton and Mike Paul. Paul is in his 5th year in the majors. And Dave Hamilton, this is his 1st year as a big leaguer. In the 6th inning for Oakland, it will be Epstein, Jackson, and Duncan. Mike Epstein is 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out once. The 3-2 pitch. It's a fly ball into right field. Bittner drifting back near the track. He's got it. 1 out. That'll bring up Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 1. He has a double and a walk tonight. Jackson's hitting .230 in June. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on a fastball. 2 outs. That's strikeout number 4 for Mike Paul. That'll bring up Dave Duncan. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Sitting .219 in June. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Hamilton. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. No score. It'll be the top of the order for Texas in the 6th. Hara, Maddox, and Billings. Toby Hara is 0 for 1 with a walk. He also has a stolen base tonight. They're looking at him to bunt to come on to get on base. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on a fastball. That's strikeout number 3 for Dave Hamilton. Oh, my uninvited guest is back. Here is Elliot Maddox. He's 1 for 2. He has a single tonight. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder to second. Tennis has it. Throws him out. 2 outs. Here's Dick Billings. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out in the 1st and grounded to Campaneris in the 3rd. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Hamilton. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the 7th. No score here. Final in Baltimore. Milwaukee beat Baltimore 6-4. Milwaukee is Milwaukee's in 5th place in the AL East. Baltimore, they're still in 1st place, but they are not playing at the level that they did from 69 through 71. Sal Bando leads off. He is 1 for 2. He has a single, and he flied out to Elliot Maddox. The 3-2 pitch, changeup. Pops it up on the infield. Hara calls. He's got it. 1 out. Here's Gene Tennis. He's 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. He grounded out to Frank Howard in the 4th. The 3-1 pitch. Curveball. Grounder. Second. Kubiak to his right. Has it. Throws him out. 2 outs. Here's George Hendrick. He's 0 for 2. He has a strikeout tonight. The 2-0 pitch. It's a fly ball into right field. Larry Bittner's there, and he's got it. 3 outs, nothing across for Oakland in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th, no score. Take a look around the league again. Yep, Boston 7, Cleveland 1. Ray Culp got the win. He's 4-4. Vince Colbert took the loss. He's 4-4. Mets beat the Pirates 2-1. Yankees beat the Tigers 2-1. Bernie Allen was 3-4. Sparky Lyle got the win. Fred Sherman took the loss. And Milwaukee beat Baltimore. Yeah, George Scott 1-2, 5 RBIs. Frank Lindsay got the win. No report on who took the loss. Bottom of the 9th in Kansas City, the White Sox lead the Royals 3-0. It's Tom Bradley. Looks like he's going for a complete game. He's only 3-7 this year. Boy, he was hot last year when the White Sox won the AL West. And Ted Abernathy for the Royals. Bottom of the 5th in Minnesota, Angels and Twins are tied at 8 apiece. Bobby Darwin hit his 16th home run of the year for Minnesota. That is Eddie Fisher against Dave LaRoche. And bottom of the 1st in San Diego, no score between the Astros and the Padres. That is Jerry Royce against Ohio State alum Steve Arlen. Bottom of the 7th for Texas will be the heart of the order. Ted Ford, Frank Howard, and Dave Nelson. Ted Ford is 1-2 with a single. The 0-2 pitch. He pops it up on the infield. Campaneris is there. He's got it. 1 out. Here's Frank Howard. He's 1-2. He has a single tonight. Last time up, he grounded into a double play. The 2-0 pitch. He pops it up on the infield. This time, Bando will take it. 2 outs. Here's Dave Nelson. He's 0-2. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the 2nd. Grounded out to Bando in the 4th. He has a stolen base tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Base hit in the left center. Took a look at 2nd, but he stops at 1st. Here comes Dick Williams. That'll be all for Dave Hamilton. Hamilton looked really good tonight. Coming in to pitch for Oakland will be Rollie Fingers. Rollie Fingers making his 22nd appearance of the year. He has a record of 3-1 with 8 saves. An ERA of 1.93. 32 2/3 innings. He's given up 20 hits. 4 of those were home runs. He has walked 9. He has struck out 34. He is a hard-throwing right-hander. Gets a lot of ground ball outs. He's made a double switch. Fingers will replace Hamilton on the mound, and Bill Voss comes out to play right field in place of George Hendrick. Voss will bat in the 9th position, and he'll lead off in the 8th inning, and Fingers will be in the 8th spot in the batting order. This brings up Larry Bittner. He is 0-2 tonight. He's hitting .292 in June. Here's the pitch. There goes Nelson. Nelson slides. He is safe. That's his 2nd stolen base of the night, his 28th of the season. And Nelson leads the AL in stolen bases. That pitch was called a strike, so it's no balls, 1 strike. Bittner hits a hard ground ball at 2nd. Tennis is up with it. Throw to first. 3 outs. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We played 7 innings here in Texas. It is still scoreless. Jim Schellenbach warming up for Texas. Bill Voss leads off for Oakland. He's hitting .500, no home runs, 1 run batted in. He is 3 for 6 on the season. He came to Oakland on June 20th. I believe from Milwaukee, but I want to double check. Oakland got so many people coming and going. Yeah, he was traded to Oakland from the Brewers for Ron Clark, one of the former Oakland second baseman this season. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder up the middle. Kubiak dives to his right. From his knees, throws him out. 1 out. Here comes pitching coach Sid Hudson to come out and talk to Mike Paul. And they are making the call to the bullpen. Jim Schellenbach will come in to pitch for Texas. And Texas is going to do a double switch as well. Schellenbach's making his 16th appearance of the year. He has a record of 1 save, an ERA of 2.36, 26 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 22 hits. 2 of those have been home runs. He has walked 11 and struck out 14. He is fastball, curveball pitcher, mixes them up. Tends to keep the ball high, give up a lot of flyouts. He will bat in the 7th spot. And coming into play right field will be Joe Lovito. And he will bat in the 9th spot. Bert Campaneris, he is 1 for 3 tonight. He has a single. The 1-0 pitch, curveball. Base hit in center field. Campaneris stops at first. Yeah, it says here Campaneris has 23 steals on the year. So 1 out, runner on first. Here's Joe Rudi. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Get a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. Grounded to Hera in the 3rd. Or get a sacrifice bunt in the 1st. Grounded to Hera in the 3rd. Grounded to Kubiak in the 5th. Sitting 354 in June. Changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. Just a bit high. Ball 1. Hits a fly ball into right field. Lovito moving to his right has it. 2 outs. That'll bring up Mike Epstein. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He has 1 strikeout. Breaking ball, ball 1. Schellenbach, he's a Left-hander. Ball 2 in the fastball. Low and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. At the belt, strike 1. According to this, he has 3.7 walks per 9 innings, so he gives up about 1 walk every 3 innings. 3-1 pitch. He hits a fly ball into right field. Levito going back. He's at the wall. He's got it. He laid out and made a nice catch on that one. 3 outs. That undoubtedly saved the run. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. One left. Caminers probably would have scored if Levito doesn't make that play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. No score. 4 Texas in the 8th. It will be Kubiak, Levito, and Hera. Ted Kubiak is 0 for 1. He struck out in the 2nd. He walked in the 5th. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Caught the inside corner. Strike 3 called. 1 out. Here's Joe Levito. He's hitting 197 this year. No home runs. He has 10 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. He hits a high fly ball in the right field. Voss coming in. He's got it. 2 outs. Here's Toby Hera. He is 0 for 2 tonight. He has a walk and a strikeout. He also has a stolen base. The 2-0 pitch. Base it up the middle. That'll bring up Elliot Maddox. He's 1 for 3. He has a single tonight. Here's the pitch. There goes Hera. Throw to second. Hera's safe. That's his 2nd stolen base of the night. He's in scoring position. That ball was called a strike, so no balls, 1 strike. Be a big hit right now for Maddox if he can get one. Fastball, ball 1. Change up, too high, ball 2. Fastball, too high, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. High and away, ball 4 on a fastball. First walk given up by Fingers, so there's runners on 1st and 2nd. 2 outs. Here's Dick Billings. He's 0 for 3. He struck out twice tonight. Ted Ford is on deck. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Another fastball, strike 2 called. High and outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We played 8 here in Texas. No score. It'll be the middle of the order for Oakland in the 9th. Jackson, Duncan, and Bando. Jackson is 1 for 2. He has a double and a walk. It's a liner to second, but it's right at Kubiak. 1 out. Here's Dave Duncan. He's 0 for 3. He has a strikeout tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball. He hits a shallow fly ball into left field. Ford coming in. Hera going back. Ford has it. 2 outs. Here's Sal Bando. He's 1 for 3. He has a single tonight. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Levito takes a couple steps back to his right. And he's got it. 3 outs. Nothing across for Oakland in the ninth. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Still scoreless here in Arlington. It will be Ted Ford, Frank Howard, and Dave Nelson for Texas in the ninth. Ted Ford is 1 for 3. He has a single tonight. The 3-2 pitch. Too high, ball 4. Here's Frank Howard. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Duncan's going to go talk to Fingers. Outfield is playing deep. Fastball in there at the knees, strike 1. Another fastball caught the inside corner, strike 2. Another fastball, ball 1. Caught the outside corner, strike 3 called. 1 out. That'll bring up Dave Nelson. He's 1 for 3. He has a single. He has 2 stolen bases tonight. Playing no doubles right now. Fastball below the belt, strike 2. Too low, ball 1. In tight, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fouls it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fly ball down the right field line. Voss is after it, but it makes the seats. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ted Ford's on first, representing the winning run. Curveball, too high, ball 3, full count. Too high, ball 4. Pitch hitting for Schellenbeck will be Don Mincher. Mincher's hitting .243, 5 home runs, 20 runs batted in. They're waiting to make sure he is officially announced. And Dick Williams is making a call to the bullpen. Coming in to pitch will be Darryl Knowles. He's making his 20th appearance of the year. He has 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 save, an ERA of 2.08. Knowles is fastball pitcher. He's a left-hander. Struck out 10. He's walked 8. He's an excellent ground ball pitcher. Throws the ball hard. Knowles should be familiar with the Rangers. He played for Washington from 1967 and 1971. Came over midway through the season last year from the Washington Senators to the Oakland A's. Here's Don Mincher hitting .243, 5 home runs, 20 runs batted in. He is 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter this year. Mincher hits a base hit up the middle. Ford rounds third. Oh, they're going to hold him. Bases loaded. 1 out. Here's Ted Kubiak. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He has struck out twice tonight. Infield's in. Outfield's in. They're looking for a play at the plate. He's 0 for 3 with the bases loaded. First pitch high, ball 1. Swing and a miss on a curveball, strike 1. Grounder to short. Campaneris to throw to the plate. To first. Not in time to make the play at first. Let's watch that one again. Campaneris throw has it. He gets forward. But Duncan's throw not in time to get Kubiak. So 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Joe Levito. He's 0 for 1. He's 0 for 4 with the bases loaded. Up and in, ball 1. Caught the outside half of the plate, strike 1. Outside, ball 2. Fastball, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Grounder to third. Bando to throw to second. Oakland gets out of that jam. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They left the bases loaded. We played 9 here in Texas. No score. Coming in to pitch for Texas, Horacio Pena. Pena's making his 24th appearance of the year. He has a record of 3-2 with 9 saves, an ERA of 3.63. Pena has made 2 appearances against Oakland. He has 2 innings pitched against them, giving up 3 hits and 2 runs. Oakland's hitting .429 against him, so we'll see. It's the bottom 3 for Oakland in the 10th. Tennis, the pitcher spot, and Voss. Tennis is 0 for 2 tonight. He has a sacrifice bunt. And they are bringing him back, and Mike Hegan will pinch hit. Mike Hegan is hitting .357, 7 home runs, 29 runs batted in. Hegan had an excellent April and May. He cooled off considerably in June. He's 1 for 10 as a pinch hitter. Oakland is 4-1 in extra innings. The 2-1 pitch, grounder to the pitcher. Pena throws him out. 1 out. Pitcher spot, let's see what they do. They're going to send up Tim Cullen to pinch hit. Cullen is hitting .105. He is 2 for 19. He's batting 1,000 as a pinch hitter. He is 1 for 1 as a pinch hitter with a double. He was acquired by Oakland the day after the season started. He played for the Washington Senators from 1967 until 1971, and he, except for a half season that he played with the White Sox in '68. Spent half the season with Washington and half with Chicago. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, too high. Here's Bill Voss. He's 0 for 1. He grounded to Kubiak in the 8th. He came in as a defensive replacement for George Hendrick. Fastball, strike one called. Another fastball, too high, ball one. Curveball just below the knees, ball one. Ball two, I'm sorry. Fastball in there at the knees, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up and away, ball 3, full count. Fouls it back, count remains full. Grounder to second, could be 2. To second for 1, to first. Double play, 4-6-3 double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Still no score here in Texas. It'll be the top of the order for the Rangers. It is starting to rain again. Hara, Maddox, and Billings. Toby Hara is 1 for 3. He has a single and a walk. He has 2 stolen bases tonight. New pitcher for Oakland will be Bob Locker. Locker's making his 16th appearance of the year. He has a record of 3 wins, no losses, 2 saves, an ERA of 0.78. He's a right-hander who mixes up fastball and curveball. He's an extreme ground ball pitcher. He has won his last 3 decisions in a row. It's his first appearance against the Rangers this year. Toby Hara, the 2-1 pitch. Grounder to third. Bando has it. Throws him out. 1 out. Here's Elliot Maddox. He's 1 for 3. He has a single and a walk. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Voss is there. He's got it. 2 outs. That brings up Dick Billings. Billings is 0 for 4. He has 3 strikeouts tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Grounder to third. Bando to his left has it. Throws him out. Nothing across for Texas in the 10th. We go to the 11th. Still scoreless. It's the top of the order for Oakland in the 11th. Campaneris, Rudy, and Epstein. Campaneris is 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Levito coming in. He's got it. 1 out. That brings up Joe Rudy. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into left center. Maddox moving over. He's got it. 2 outs. It's Mike Epstein. He's 0 for 4 tonight. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4. Second walk given up by Pena. That brings up Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 3. He has a double and a walk tonight. Fastball. He fouls it back. Strike 1. Fastball. Strike 2 called. Jackson hits a fly ball into right field. Levito going back. He's at the wall. That's gone. Home run number 19 for Jackson. That's his 3rd against the Rangers. And Oakland finally breaks the deadlock. They lead 2-0. Here's Dave Duncan. He's 0 for 4 tonight. The 3-0 pitch. Up and in, ball four. Here's Sal Bando. He's 1 for 4. He is a single tonight. Low and in, ball one. High and away, ball two. It's fly ball in the center field. Maddox to his left has it. 3 outs. But Oakland gets 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Oakland leads 2-0. Reggie Jackson broke a 10-inning deadlock with a 2-run homer in the top of the 11th. For Texas in the bottom of the 11th, it will be the middle of the order. Ted Ford, Frank Howard, and Dave Nelson. Ted Ford is 1 for 3 with a walk and a single tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Third base side, foul ground. Bando's after it, but it makes the seats. In at the knee. Strike 3 called. 1 out. Here's Frank Howard. He's 1 for 4 tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder to third. Bando to his left has it. Throws him out. 2 outs. Texas is down to their final out. It's Dave Nelson. He's 1 for 3. He singled and walked. He has 2 stolen bases tonight. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Pinch hitting for Pena will be Dalton Jones. Dalton Jones came over from Detroit. I don't remember his trail. Let me look it up. I don't remember. He was traded to the Tigers from the Rangers for Norm McRae. So represents the tying run. Sitting 179 since coming over to Texas. 1 home run, 6 runs batted in. He's batting 1,000 with 1 home run, 2 runs batted in as a pinch hitter. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball, strike 2 called. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the game. In 11 innings, Oakland had 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Texas had no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Big hit tonight was Reggie Jackson's 2-run homer in the top of the 11th. Bob Lockhart takes the win. He is 4-0, while Horacio Pena gets the loss. He's 3-3. Star of the game is Reggie Jackson. It was a great pitcher's duel tonight between Dave Hamilton and Mike Paul. And except for one bad pitch from Pena to Jackson, the bullpens really did their jobs tonight. Bob Walker got the win. He pitched 2 solid innings. He walked one, he struck out two. Pena pitched 2 innings. He gave up only one hit, but that was Jackson's 2-run homer. He walked three. This was not quite the game I was expecting from these two teams. I was impressed actually by the way that the Rangers pitchers kept the A's batters in check. Cabaners and Jackson each had 2 hits. Nobody on Texas got 2 hits, but Nelson walked twice. Oakland left 7 men on base. Texas left 10 men on base. Texas had 4 stolen bases. The time of the game was 3 hours and 28 minutes. Played in some heavy rain, but I guess it wasn't heavy enough for a rain delay. Once again, our final score tonight is Oakland 2, Texas 1 in a 11-inning pitcher's duel. Hope you enjoyed this game. I know I did. This was pretty exciting. And thank you for watching.